Hello, welcome to week 24 of my vlog. Apologies about last week. It appears after uploading I didn't realise everything was out of focus, or maybe just enough slightly out of focus at the beginning to notice that things were a bit blurry. Either that or I need to get my eyes checked. I'll go with the camera. Okay, so as I said, this is week 24. And last week we finally had some news. So I say we, I mean Tara and I. We had some news. The interview has arrived. This means I now have my US visa interview scheduled for the 27th of June at 9 AM. For people who know me, I am not a morning person. But I think on the 27th of June I can pretty much handle it. So it's going to be interesting. So I get to go all the way to the US Embassy for this, and should hopefully find out there and then. It's been a long 6 months. Yes, it's taken that long to get here. This began back in January, when the original, let me get this right in my head, I-129F was submitted to the US visa process. The I-129F was the initial application. From there, that then took about 4 months or so for the approval of that to come through. Once the I-129F was approved, the file then had to be transferred from the US visa immigration teams in the US to the US Embassy in London, who then, that then took 4 weeks. From there I then got the notice of my case number. From the case number I was then told to obtain a police certificate. From obtaining the police certificate I could then book the medical. Once the medical's then booked in, the police certificate's obtained, you then put in a DS-130, which is Statement of Readiness. What that means is, I've got everything, I've got all the evidence, I've got absolutely everything to do with the case, we are good to go. Once the DS-130 is submitted, you then wait for your interview date, which has finally arrived. Yeah, so all that process has taken about 6 months. It's all fun and games. Am I nervous? Yes, very nervous. There is always the chance, I keep telling myself, there's always a chance that the visa people could say no. Given the amount of evidence we've got, the almost 4 years in September, it's technically about 3.5 years worth of information we've collated, combined with everything else we've got going with the application, there's a very small, I mean very small chance that it would be rejected. But it's still a chance nonetheless, and that's what sort of sticks in my mind, is that it's still a chance. And until I've got that piece of paper in my passport, I don't think it'll hit home. There are a few things I've done this week that are making it begin to hit home. I've had to make a few choices and put a few things out there, and take a few steps, which are making the almost finality of it all come to realization. It's strange. It is very strange. But yeah, almost there. A couple of weeks to go, so we're good on that front. So the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. Next week should be normal. It should be on a Thursday. There should be no issues with that. However, the following week I am going to delay it, probably until the 28th, purely because the Thursday before I'll be in London on the 26th. The 27th I will only be getting back late. All being well, don't think I'll have much common sense to actually talk through in a logical manner I'll probably talk very quickly, which is not what it makes a good video. So let's give it a day, and we'll go from there. And everything being well, again, we'll go back to the normal schedule for the 3rd of July. And after that, I've got to make a call as to what's going to happen, because after that, again, this is all being well, I will be in the US, and my connectivity won't be as good as it is here, because I won't be here. Simple as. Yeah. So I guess I'll be frequenting a Starbucks on a Thursday morning. I hope they have good upload speeds. Yeah. So that's pretty much it this week. That's the update on the visa situation. We're 24 weeks in, and by about week 26, we might know. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and please, as always, ask me a question if you want to know an answer. This week I would have normally talked about what I've seen at E3, but yeah, this kind of was bigger news, so I thought this would be a better video. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.